Healthfreedom UK. Every Tuesday. Healthfreedom UK. Healthfreedom UK.
Hello and welcome to Healthfreedom UK with not a Dr. Robert and Lowlands Pete.
Hello and welcome to Healthfreedom UK with not a Dr. Robert and Lowlands Pete.
Hello.
Did that will earworm you that Healthfreedom UK. It was in my ear when Pete sent it to me today. It was in my ear all day.
Not the other one. Not the other one. The other one.
Which other one? Oh,
the pussy one.
The cat one. Well, that's coming. That's coming.
Yeah, that's coming.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Tuesday Love-In. Yes, it's live from the Bedfordshire of England. It is me, not a Dr. Robert, and Lowlands Pete from the Lowlands.
That's me. Hi.
Dutchman. The
Dutchman, yeah. Hallo.
The Dutchman.
Goedenavond.
I hope everyone's doing all right. I'll say hello to everyone in the chat. Yeah, let's do that now. Let's see who's in the chat.
Who's in the chat tonight? Everyone's here, ready to ignite, attacking fast. We're feeling fine, no limits here.
Yeah, and it's always that. Guess who's going to be first in the chat, and it was actually you, Pete. You beat James tonight.
Uh-oh.
And I didn't give you any ups, did I? I didn't say I've just put the stream up or anything like that. So yeah, and then followed by Rick, and followed by James.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Because normally it's always James. If you're new here,
yeah, normal.
I see we've got some new people here. I'll say hello to you in a minute. But it's normally always James, so it makes a change for it to not be James. So, and who else is here? And Jen's here as well. Good evening, Jen. Lovely to see you again. Good evening, Jen. Lovely to see you again. I'm doing a Roberto Rhymes already, aren't I?
Yeah, he's not in the chat yet, is he?
Oh, he's not in the chat.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, is he? Right. Yeah, and Mascara Snake's here as well. Good evening to you, mate.
Hello.
There he is. See, he's there.
There he is. Yeah, sure.
I should get some of his videos up of his rhymes, shouldn't I? We should share some of them.
Yeah, he should do more of them too.
Yeah, has he done any recently?
No,
I didn't think he had.
Nope.
Roberto, you can do some more rhyming. We want you to do some more rhyming. Yeah. And good evening, Cookie, as well. Welcome, sir. Nice to have you.
See
you. Yeah. And this is so we know where these people are from. These dodgy lots have been given very bad advice by Mr. Smith to come over here. The drummer has sent him over, so thank you for coming here, Justine. Nice to have you here. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, but then again you might not.
There's no drums here. No drums.
There's
we play music, but yeah.
We've got this.
I'm in love with him and I intend to marry him.
A drummer? Well, even the real musician, he just makes a noise.
You don't know what you're talking about.
If he played the violin or the piano, anything that made sense, but the drums.
Exactly.
Oh, there he is. Drummer's here.
The drummer's here, is he? Okay. And Jimmy's here as well. Hello again, all you cunts.
What?
And who else is here? Sparky's here, I think, as well, from Mr. Smith's show as well.
Yeah.
Welcome, Sparky. Thank you for being here. And anyone else that I've missed? Turgoose the Steve is here.
There he is.
Steve Turgoose is in the house. Yes.
Yeah. We'll be in his house soon.
And we will be in his house. If you're new to the channel, we're all having a get together.
Yeah,
It's
a
not a
meetup,
male orgy
a
or
YouTube
anything like
meetup.
we're actually going to meet, like what Mr. Smith did with Valerie, where they're in the same room. That's going to happen with me, Pete, and Pat, who's not in the chat. There's another rhyme for you.
Pat, not in the chat. Nice one.
With Pat and Steve Turgoose. So yeah, it's getting closer, Pete. It's getting closer.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's getting closer.
Exciting.
Get that lube ready, Pete.
I got a bucket full.
Enough 2 days of 4:30 a.m. starts for folks. Fucking work sucks.
Go with pension, cunt.
Yeah, retire, Spanish.
Sell that fucking lot.
Come on, just retire. Let your son
Buy a boat.
Yeah, just retire. 4:30 a.m. starts. Jesus,
Yes.
what are you doing?
He's getting paid very well, Rob. That's what's happening.
Apparently, you all talk funny like Mr. Smith. Not Mr. Smith. Oh, hello there, Sparky. I can't do Mr. Smith accent. I don't know.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, I don't know. And going down here, I'm just seeing if I've missed anyone. Oh yeah, there's him. There is. There is a drummer though. Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
There's another one there.
And is there another drummer?
No. Rich T is there.
Oh, Rich T. Oh. Where have I missed him? Did I miss him? Sorry.
There he is.
Oh, good evening, Rich T. How are you? Have you broken your mug yet? I wouldn't blame you if you had. And anyone else that I've missed? I think we're up to date, aren't we?
Yeah,
I think
so. We got up
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more.
Alice is here. Hello, Alice.
Just in time.
There we are. Nice to have you here, Alice. Good to have you here. Sparky says, as a retired electrician, we called the lube boy butter.
Boy butter. Boy butter.
I think we're up to date now. I think we're up to date. And of course, the big news this week, Pete, was what was the big news? There's a new pope, and he started with
news.
He did start with a great name, but then they changed it to Leo.
Robert. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a Robert. He was a Robert. He wasn't a doctor, but he was a Robert. And I've got an exclusive photo of just before they got the smoke out, and they released the puff. And another puff was there.
Yeah.
Should have had Trump in there, shouldn't we? Really, Snoop Dogg supplied.
Well, it's pretty close. You seen his brother?
No,
I had a clip of him in the Daily today. He's MAGA,
really?
totally MAGA. Yeah. He was fucking cursing on Twitter and.
Oh, the Pope's brother. Yes, I saw that. Yeah. He's with Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
With Piers Morgan.
That was funny.
Yeah. So if you're new to the show, what we do here is we've got some memes, we've got some music, we've got some news stories, some stuff that's maybe interesting to you or not. It's a bit hard with the news today. I mean, obviously, I like to try and be up to date as possible with the news. So it's been a bit of a drag in the UK with the news,
Why?
I mean, apart from Trump making this mega deal with the world, with Saudi Arabia to sell them loads and loads of weapons, the man who said that he's going to stop all wars is going to sell millions and millions of weapons to Saudi Arabia. Here, Pete, do you think he is falling out of love with Bibi? Do you think he's falling out of love with Bibi?
There's a lot of talk about that, so God knows.
I mean, apparently, I don't know. Apparently, their relationship's getting a bit frosty, from what.
Well, people have been saying he was supposed to declare Palestinian state, right? And that's why there's some issues. And I haven't heard that yet. So, there's a lot of rumors, a lot of talk, a lot of nothing. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Until I see something actually happen, then, it'll be in the daily.
There you go. Alice is bang on there. Starmer's house fire on a scale of 1 to problem reaction solution. Pete said that. Yes, Pete said that exactly. That he thought that it was a distraction. And the thing about that, Alice, is I'll just show because I've got this BBC. Oh yeah, well there we go. Look at the guy with the underpants at the back.
That's Hunter.
Is that Hunter Biden?
Yeah. They're all there.
I haven't seen that. I hadn't seen that one. Let me show you this. This fire is a bit dodgy, isn't it? Let me. Oh no, I don't want to share. I want to share my screen. Let me present and share screen. Share screen. Where is it? Keir Starmer arrests suspected arson. This is on the BBC. Pete, if you can put this up, yeah.
Which one? I got 100 fucking pages now on the. Which one is it?
Oh, I'll do it.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Look at this, Now, everyone said that Keir Starmer's house.
Yeah, that's a car. Damn it.
That is a car. Watch this. Look. That's a car. Now, all right, his door got burnt a bit, but then if there's a raging fire, then it might well do. But yeah, it all seemed, and they said that they've made an arrest now over this. But again, to me, the way that the papers were putting it out, or the news was putting it out, was the fact that Keir Starmer's house has been firebombed and things like that. Yeah, and it's like, no, it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't firebombed at all.
So yeah.
It was
convenient that they have the suspect so quickly as well. Some 20-year-old who has done this before, right?
Apparently, a 20-year-old. Yeah. Now, to me, I reckon he was just trying to burn that fire out and had no clue that Starmer lived there, and he was trying to get the insurance for it.
Or he's a patsy, right?
Yeah, he could be a patsy. He could be. What's a patsy?
I thought it was a bit dodgy because nobody all of a sudden was talking about the viral cocaine video, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I've heard so many excuses now about what was going on there that it only makes it worse to me.
To me, it looked like it was.
It was not a tissue.
No.
Why would he fucking be so dodgy about a tissue? And what's up with that little spoon, right?
Well, it was just maybe it was to stir his coffee or something.
No, he had a glass of water.
Well, maybe it was to stir his glass. Maybe he was putting some vitamin C in.
Yeah.
3 fires allegedly, Rob.
3?
And Alice says that's an electric car, but looks like Leeds. To be frank, looks like Leeds. Oh right, okay.
I don't know where that house was. Was it? He didn't even live there. He owns the property. He owns many properties.
Kentish Town, apparently. In
I don't
London.
know, but
Kentish
the people who were living there had nothing to do with fucking Keir Starmer. Other than he's a landlord.
Perhaps Russia sending a message to Downing Street.
Yeah.
They would love to use that, Jim.
Surprised they haven't said that yet. Yeah.
Yeah, they would love to use that.
But immediately the counter-terrorism unit was on it, right?
Yeah.
But when it's a fucking stabbing, then it's like...
Oh, Kentish Town. Oh, Cuntish Town.
Oh, it's the same.
Yeah. But yes, he does live at number 10, Alice. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So yeah,
well, number 9, isn't it? And 10 is
It's all a bit dodgy. So so today we've got the cat video of the week. One of my favorite cat videos. We're going to be doing that. We've got, because I've got cats now, as if you didn't know. We've got headlines of the week. We've got some more news stories for you. We've got some funny memes. We've got some exclusive music for you coming up, and well, not exclusive. You've heard it before, actually, but we've got more commercial music in the second half of the show. So the first half is just on YouTube, and the second half is on Rumble. But the whole show is on Rumble. Links are in the show notes. Along with everything else. So if you want to go over to Rumble, please feel free to do so. Oh, by the way, Pete, when the show finished last week, in the first 2 days, it said, I had about 80 views. And then I looked 2 days later and it put it down to 40.
Aw.
Tell me they're not manipulating things, you know?
Yeah, well, they have a real weird view, you know. You have to watch for a certain amount of time before they count it as a view.
Yeah.
For some reason. So I don't know.
Yeah. And let's start then. Moving back with this is happening a lot now. And I want to. What age were you when you moved out of your parents' homes, everyone? Yeah. What age, Pete? What age were you when you moved out your parents' home?
Was I 18? I think I was 18. Yeah.
Yeah, 18. I think I was about 23, something like that. Okay. And again, what I was doing, I was trying to save up for to buy my first home, but apparently it's so we got Steve was 17, Jimmy moved out when he was 14, James was 20. Digdo, hello Digdo or Digdo, 17. Alice was only 15. Wow. Rich T was 21. Mid-20s, says Roberto. Jimmy, that was young, man, 14. And so was that for you, Alice, 15. Crikey. Moving out.
Not every home is as fun, Rob.
Moving out was stupid. I'm still there. So your kids, aren't they, Spanish? From what I understand. So let me bring this story up then. There it is. Yeah, let me add this to the stage. Yeah, there we go. So apparently, a rise of re-nesters, they're calling them, Pete. Adult children now don't leave home until 28. Did you go sooner? The average Briton won't move out of their parents' home for good until the age of 28, new research claims. Rising rents and high property prices are driving more adult children who have moved out back to their family home, according to a study by NatWest. The bank said 23% of parents have or had children who had left home but returned later on to save money, a trend it calls re-nesting. The average age that children move back home is 26, but about a fifth are older than 30. And some of them are not alone, with 22% of parents polled saying that their where am I? I need to take that comment down. There it is. Yeah, 22% of parents polled saying their child moved back in with the significant other half, or even their children. On average, re-nesters stay for 2 years, though 17% of parents said their child or children had stayed for more than 3 years, and NatWest said. I mean, this it's obvious why this is happening to me. I don't know about you, Pete, but it's all about trying to. I mean, look,
housing shortage.
Yeah. It's. I mean, we've got. Look who are taking up all the residencies at the moment. Let me think. Who's costing the UK about 6 million a day? Oh, another rhyme.
All right.
Yeah, is it the migrants that's costing the UK about 6 mil a day? There we are. Yeah,
that's conservative.
And also, I know
that's conservative. That's horseshit. That's way more.
Oh yeah, it's way more. It's probably way more. And also the fact that the more and more people are losing their jobs, and I've got a story coming up about that because jobs are down in the UK as well. So and people are trying to save up to. I mean, my son's friend, his best mate, he lives with his parents, but he's doing one of these van jobbies, Pete. You know, where you do up a van and you just make it into your little palace. I mean, I don't think he's ever going to live in it myself, but he might do. I don't know. But at the moment, he seems quite comfortable with his parents, and I think the parents.
Yeah, but that's the problem, right? The younger generation, they don't have long-term contracts. They don't have like 40-year jobs with the same boss and all that shit. Yeah. So you don't build up real financial, backing, and nothing like that.
I definitely feel it's much
always on the up and down, like living from month to month.
Yeah, I definitely feel it's definitely more difficult for people now. You
can be lucky, like if you are in IT or do gaming, or you can make a decent buck with low effort fucking jobs.
Yeah,
right. Or you can become a plumber and a millionaire and never stop working.
In this country, to live on your own. I mean, my youngest son lives on his own, and he earns a fairly decent salary, but he couldn't do it, Pete. I mean, he's paying like £1,000 a month on rent.
He's in the city, right? Or not?
No, he's in Milton Keynes. Yeah, he's in Milton Keynes City. Yeah. And in a nice part. But to be honest with you, Pete, in some of the places in Milton Keynes, near the city centre, are like 1,500 quid. He's on the outskirts of Milton Keynes. It's just so expensive, and if you don't have a partner, you've got to pay all that bill plus council tax. His council tax is something like £200 a month.
Yeah, and then you want to have a nice car, and you want to have all kinds of stuff. So
and again,
you own nothing really, right?
It goes back to you will own nothing and be happy. It really does. What are you lovely chatters saying about it? Let me have a look. Where because Pete's not been bringing them up because he's
absolutely not.
Yeah. Let's have a look. All right. So we go from where Spanish said moving out. Here we go, and another one. No, they fucked off. They fuck and they've gone. Oh, so these kids have moved out. Good. Yeah. Good.
How much was it?
Yeah, how much did you pay them, Spanish? Due to present circumstances. Jerry, son of Mick, good evening, sir. Welcome again. Welcome to the show again. And too busy trying to keep up reading all the comments on the slow show tonight. Oh, shoot. People here in the US never move out. 50-year-olds living in a basement, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
Really? Wow. That's terrible, man. That's absolutely terrible. Alice says that's a good thing because families can share the bills and worries. My daughter says they were told at college not to leave a happy home. I think, you know what, Alice? I think there is a bonus to this as well. And that is the fact that you can, if you look at the Asian families, they all live together. The Pakistani community, the Bangladeshi community, the Indian community, they do all live together. Personally, that's not for me. But what they do is they do build up the wealth thing, and then they buy a house, but they don't mortgage it. They buy a house outright, and I think that's a good idea. But that's not our culture. It's not our culture, is it, Pete? Well, it's certainly not here.
Well,
I mean,
we
what's
do.
It like where you are?
A lot of us have a house in Spain or in France or somewhere else, right? So we have, we do have that, but it's it shouldn't be like you say. The migrant is a large part of the issue, but I think the climate bullshit as well. Like they have been halting on building stuff because of it has to be green, it has to be environmentally friendly, it has to be yada 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 yada. Right, so it's everything has gone grounded to a halt. So and as long as they don't build, there's room enough. It's not like England is full. Right, even with an influx of 10 million fucking migrants, you can put them somewhere. But things are changing, and it's going to take a long while before those people are going to put anything back into the system, right? If ever. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. He's gonna get the migrants' jobs. They're gonna work. They're gonna put stuff back into.
Sure.
Starmer said so, Pete.
Yeah. That's why he made a deal with India.
Yeah, that's right. Where the Indians can come over and not pay any tax.
Yeah.
Right.
That's completely fair, Rob.
Whilst totally companies are shutting down, the middle class companies employing people are shutting down in their drones. Cookie got tricked into believing the
Well,
Matrix
those are the
bullshit.
long-term jobs, right, that are being shut down, and then the middle class is largely dependent on those long-term fucking contracts that
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So there you go. The only place you can get that now is in government.
Yeah. Can I say something now?
Yeah, please.
I got tricked into believing the Matrix BS about living independently. I mean, I live independently, Cookie, and but I've got a partner, and and it works for me. But I think it's it's whatever works for you, really. I mean, I've been married twice, so I know what it's like to live with a family and stuff like that. And I think it depends on how close you are to your family as well, in terms of how close you are emotionally and how close you are to being able to visit each other, etc. Jimmy says we are now in an age where the children do not want to take care of their parents when it should be their topmost priority. Again, the Asian community do this. Jim,
a lot of communities do that. Yeah, and it's not I do it, you do it. You care for your mom, I care for my mom.
Yeah, I care for my mum. You care for your mum. Yeah, exactly.
It's not true, Jimmy.
My mum wouldn't want me. I've said to her, "Would you like me to, stay over a few nights?" No, I don't want you here.
Yep, same
Even
here.
at nearly 90, she doesn't want me to stay over.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I understand that, but I'm gonna find out.
They all moved back, so I have bought a caravan. Oh yes, Rick lives in a caravan, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Is Milton Keynes not a dump, for fuck's sake? It's within spitting distance of Northampton. No, there's lovely parts of Milton Keynes, Jim. It's like anywhere, mate. There's bad parts of Milton Keynes, but there's some lovely parts as well.
Of course.
Let's have a look.
What's happening? Well, what's happening in Bristol, right? With the dustbin shit, right? They did take the trash out. That's in Bristol, right? Right now.
I thought that was Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham. Okay.
I thought that was Birmingham.
But
yeah,
you see how the media spins that shit, right? Like, the migrants are dumping all the trash, la la la, and nobody's talking about how the fucking people who are supposed to pick up the trash get a pay cut for.
Didn't you do a video?
40% or something?
Yeah, didn't you do a video
a while back? Yeah,
guy takes the trash back and pours it out outside.
That was a woman, right? But
yes,
that was
yeah.
Migrants do that. Migrants tip shit. They're used to that. So you have to educate them first.
Jimmy says the migrants will be paying for your pensions, which, by the looks of it, is not far off. Yeah, Jim, I don't think there's going to be
pension.
I don't think there's going to be any pension money left, mate.
No.
It'll all be gambled away by the governments.
It's already gone.
Yeah, I mean, most of the pensions. Yeah, and Spanish said pensions laugh my fucking ass off. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
It's like income tax. Where did that go?
Yeah, where
not
does
in the road? Not in the roads, right?
No. I live in Pothole Village myself.
Yeah, there you go. Well.
And Alice cares for her mum, and she's disgruntled grot bag. Those mine at times, Alice. Is your mum a bit? Is she a bit miserable, Pete?
No.
Oh, it's just mine. Then.
No, she's holding up wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, she's getting all the old lady things, right? Yeah.
Yeah. They're getting them. They're getting them off the boats and into the bins. Capitalization wins. Roberto gives us a rhyme. Nice. And so let's move that one. Let's
move on.
Moving on from that. What shall I do next? Shall I give you a funny? Shall we do you a funny? Have I got any? Oh yeah, there's apparently we've got there's a new addition that you can add to your car, Pete.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a new addition, and apparently it's to help protect your car. It's called a trunk monkey. Here it is.
I'll get you some, huh? Where are you gonna go now? Well, you can't speed up by anybody now. You think you're better than me? Well, you think? Oh, I like the way you drive. What are you gonna fancy? What? Huh? Keep out!
The trunk monkey, a revolutionary idea.
All right, back in the trunk. The Trunk Monkey. The revolutionary idea you'll only find one place.
Where'd you find this place?
Hey! You know it costs a lot to park here. I gotta pay you any money? Well, then you're gonna pay another way. Oh, yeah?
The Trunk Monkey Samurai Edition.
That's my trunk monkey.
The Trunk Monkey Theft Retrieval System.
You missed that one in your dailies, Pete, didn't you? The trunk.
Well, it was popular in 2012, I think, Rob.
Well, it's good. I never saw it in
No,
2012.
It's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. Yeah, and this will be Pete and Pat when they go to visit. Good evening, Pat. If you're watching, if you're name that track, Pete.
Boom, boom.
Yellow, isn't it? Isn't it yellow? Is it
No.
yellow? No, not yellow.
Head.
Oh, someone tell us the name of that track. Dong dong. I bet Cookie will get it. I bet Cookie will get it. The Race. I knew it. I knew Cookie would get it.
Cars.
Yellow. Yes, The Race.
Oh. Boom,
Good
boom.
track. Yeah, good track that. So yeah, talking of I was talking about the jobs and people staying at home as well, and Labour's jobs downturn fall in payrolls and vacancies gathers pace as Rachel Reeves' national insurance contribution rate hits, with unemployment nudging up. Now, where have I got that story? Oh yes, I've got that story here. Let me have a look at it. I think I've got it here. So fears are mounting for the UK jobs market as figures released today show a significant slowdown, with payrolls down. Guess how much, Pete? 33,000.
Okay, there you go.
There's that number again. We love that number. Yeah. And a total drop of 106,000 over the past year to, ready? 30.3 million.
Really?
Yeah. Vacancies have also tumbled by 42,000 over the quarter to 761,000 in the 3 months from February to April, with the rate of decline increasing. Unemployment has nudged up to 4.5% in 3 months to March from 4.4%. Numbers on payrolls were down 33% in April, with a total drop of 106,000. Yeah. I mean, this to me is just showing that how are people going to be able to live on their own or with their partner when jobs are just disappearing, and they're going to attack people. They're attacking people to get more and more. The Department of Work and Pensions are saying, no, you can't have this, and you can't have that, and we're going to make you look for jobs. Where are these jobs coming from? Is what I'd like to know.
It's going to be magic, Robert, because this is a typical 33 story.
It is
right?
a 33 story.
Where you're very upset and excited and think, oh my God. But
yeah.
Where do these numbers come from? Are they real? Who put these numbers on the paper? What's really happening? And is Keir Starmer going to come out with some speech and he's going to say, I'm going to create 100 million gazillion jobs next week with my magic freaking finger wand. Blah! Look how good I am. So they're setting you up, so you're all upset, and then Keir Starmer is going to come out and say, "Oh, look, I'm going to solve the migrant crisis right now."
And the weird thing is,
shit.
Right?
Fuck off. Which is 33.
The weird thing is that people now are also buying more British, Pete. Apparently, so shoppers splurge on buying British in a bid to support small businesses. Shoppers spent more on products made in Britain last month as small businesses reckoned with the impact on Trump's tariffs. 7 in 10 shoppers want to support local businesses by buying more homegrown products, with 1 in 8 willing to pay a premium. That the Consumer Spending Report found. Shoppers are putting their money where their mouths is. In April, spending at butchers, delis, and fishmongers increased by 11.4%. Well, at least it wasn't a 33% increase. As shoppers prioritize homegrown products, the report also found that nearly half of shoppers plan to buy more or switch to buying British fruit and vegetables, followed by dairy and meat, and seafood by 29%. Warmer weather and the long Easter weekend meant more shoppers visited British high streets too, with in-store retail spending 6.9% in April after a 1.9% year-on-year decline in March. And it is getting the weather's been a bit hot, hasn't it, Pete?
It's lovely.
I think the weather's really.
It's going to be a bit colder for 2 days now, but we're going to get some northerly winds.
No, I think I think it's doing really well here.
No, it's still fucking lovely here, but you know it's going to stay like 20.
Yeah, I think so.
So 48 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, the weather's staying really hot. So I hope you're all enjoying the weather. Should we do the tune, Pete? Let's do the tune. We're already
go for it.
25 to 9. Let's do the tune that I was going to share with everyone tonight. Links are in the show notes. You all know him, okay? You all know this person, yeah. But it's one of it's a pretty good one. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I like this one. And he's a bit of a gambling man.
If I was a gambling man and I bet on you, would I lose? Would I lose? If I was a running man and I ran a race for you, would I win? Would I win? If I was a righteous man and said my prayers for you, would they come true? Would I lose? If I was a braver man and asked to be with you, what would you choose? Would I lose? Would you ever let me hold you, keep you warm when nights are cold? Would you balance up my scales or be the fish that I have caught? You always be alone to live your life upon a shelf, or gamble your hopes on me. If I was a music man and wrote a song for you, would you be moved? Or would I lose? If I had an artist's hands and drew the sun for you, would you choose the moon? Would I lose? If I was a wealthy man and gave it up for you, would I lose? Would I lose? If I was an open man and chose to let you in, would I win? Would I win? Would you ever let me hold you, keep you warm when nights are cold? Would you balance up my scales or be the fish that I have caught? Will you always be alone to live your life upon a shelf, or gamble your hopes? Would you gamble your hopes on me?
Yeah, Mr. Smith there and Gambling Man, the tune that he decided to do the video for at 3 in the morning when it was snowing. Yeah.
As you do.
And links for Mr. Smith's channel and Mr. Lowlands Pete's Starfish Troopers and his dailies, and also Steve Turgoose and the Kitty and Paula's Friday Alternative Friday shows exclusively on Rumble. All the links are in the show notes if you want to see it. Don't forget, we will be going over to Rumble at 9 o'clock, and then at the end of the show, we will be doing a bit of a this.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll be doing the 6-question quiz with the get ready with it with the guitar, Pete. Get ready with the guitar. With the 6th question all being about Mr. George Michael. Bit louder, Pete.
Yeah.
And that exclusive guitar was provided by the one, the only drummer, Mr. Smith. Thank you for that, sir.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. Moving on, would you like a nice story and a bit nice? Yeah, let's have a bit nice.
Something nice. Yeah.
Here's a professional.
Fucking hell! You said it was nice. Fucking hell.
She's a pro hugger. She's a professional cuddler.
No way.
She's a professional cuddler, Pete. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's her very own job. And guess where? She's based in Bedford, where I live. So I might go and see her.
Yeah. She cuddled so much she has her chest completely fucking flat.
Sammy Wood, a professional cuddler, facilitates Cuddle Puddles group cuddle sessions for strangers. These sessions provide platonic touch and comfort, aiming to boost serotonin and oxytocin levels whilst reducing cortisol. Sammy also offers one-on-one cuddle therapy tailored to individual needs and preferences. Her clients often experience nervous system issues like PTSD or loneliness. Participants report feeling healed and supported through the non-verbal communication of touch. Guided imagery is used in group sessions to deepen emotional connection and release. One-on-one sessions involve various forms of nurturing touch depending on client comfort. Safety and consent are prioritized through client screening, consent forms, and clear boundaries. Whilst there's no official UK regulatory body, Sammy holds an accreditation from Cuddle Professionals International, or CPI for short. CPI aims to establish ethical touch protocols and professional standards within the field. Despite potential risks, clients can report any misconduct to the police, local authorities, or CPI. Although popular elsewhere, cuddle therapy faces hesitation in the UK due to post-pandemic anxieties surrounding touch, but the need for human connection remains. Would you get a cuddle from her, Pete? Yeah.
No, she's too much of a Karen to me. But the idea, yes, sure. But we can do that, Rob, when we meet.
Yeah, we can have a cuddle, Pete.
Yeah. Group cuddle. Huh?
Yeah, but it's a nice story. She's doing something good. She's doing something.
And then it's true. It is nice, and it gives you a good feeling and positive, and blah blah blah.
And
just
Mr.
like
Smith
a pat on the
here.
shoulders, right? You did well.
Mr. Smith is still here. He's been in the shower and then made his dinner. Did you hear that rubbish song, Mr. Smith? Rich T says orthopedic hugs only. Yeah.
Did he have his shower mask on?
Yeah. Cleavage boosts serotonin. Did he have his mask on in the shower?
Yeah. He must have a special shower mask, right?
She may be good at good at cuddling, but she ain't going to win any beauty contest. Oh, Jim. Come on.
No.
Are any of us, Jim? Come on. Are any of us going to win any beauty contest apart from Pete? I mean, look at his show him your real photo, Pete. Go on, show him your real photo. How handsome you look.
Oh, really?
George Michael may be been a toilet trader. There'll be a question about him later. And Alice doesn't want to cuddle from her.
Oh. Oh.
Jimmy, not a tit in sight. There's one next to me here. Everyone loves a bosom for a pillow. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, if you don't want to cuddle, I saw this video today, actually, Pete, and it was a guy. He was saying, look, stop going down the gym and doing all these stress exercises. All you've got to do is hug a tree and cling on to it, and because it gives you stretches. It stretches your arms, it stretches your legs, and literally just cling on to it. So, be with the tree. Be one with the tree, Pete. Be one with the tree. Do you cuddle trees, Pete?
No.
Why? Why not? Why not?
Why are you surprised?
When we go to
oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to get you. Steve and I are going to get you to cuddle a tree because apparently Steve lives near a forest or something. So we're going to get you to cuddle a tree.
Can't wait. Looks,
You're welcome, Mr. Smith. You're very welcome. We did play your tune. Sorry you missed it. Yeah. And look, people did love it. Yeah. People did love it. Yeah. Would you cuddle? Would you just go up to a stranger and give them a cuddle? I mean, I don't know about a stranger. But
no.
I mean, I've cuddled people if I've seen them in distress, and I felt it was, you were able to do that. Have you never done that, Pete? You're not a cuddly type, are you, Pete?
No, not like that. No.
Would you grow vegetables in the ground?
Look at that. Can you really grow vegetables on a brick surface? You can grow tasty radishes and turn your yard into a garden. Besides radishes, planting corn in brick gaps also makes the most of every inch. Of course, the benefits of turning brick gaps into farmland don't stop there, because during planting, the narrow space in the brick gaps not only leaves no room for pesky weeds, but with the bricks covering the ground, it also keeps soil moisture loss to a minimum. And the inspiration behind it all came from this young lady. While cleaning the yard, she wanted to stop weeds from growing in the gaps. Of course, there's no limit to what you can grow in brick gaps. As long as there's enough water, even a corner crack in the wall, even that can grow whatever you want. Although this planting method can disrupt the brick surface as roots spread, it not only yields various fruits and veggies, but also brings a deep sense of satisfaction. What do you think about this?
And say goodbye to all your driveway.
Yeah, that too.
But I do. Look,
I don't know because
I think that's. I think it's a Chinese thing. I think it's Chinese
because it's not. You need soil to fucking clean the fucking
also,
water as well, right?
How good is the soil that's beneath the cracks and things like that?
You wash all the shit that's on the fucking pavement into the.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
into the crack.
But look, the thing I like about it it's at least being ingenious.
You can do it. Yeah, nature grows everywhere, right? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's using a bit of ingenuity. I mean, and weeds are the bugbear of anyone that grows vegetables. Weeds and slugs. they are the bugbear for any gardener. They really are.
Yeah.
Who has a brick garden? Yeah, exactly. And so fucking fake. This is one of those fake Chicom vids. It could be, Jim. I don't know. But I've got paving slabs. And and your drive looks like shit. I don't think your drive would look. Listen, your drive would look ace, but you just can't park your car in it because you'll destroy all your vegetables. Spanish.
Yeah. Can't park on the salads.
And see, there we go. I give most of my friends a hug. Why only most, Steve?
Yeah.
Kitty loves a hug. I'm a hugger.
Oh,
yeah. Why cuddle a tree when you can bash a bush?
Word.
We're back to stinging nettles again. Yeah.
No, not that again.
There we go. You see, I knew this man would say this. I can hug anybody. Yeah. That's and I'm not sure I could hug anybody as long as they're open to it, Mr. Smith. I can hug anybody as well. I'm a demonstrative person, you know. I'm a tactile person. Yeah, that's how I am. You're not, are you, Pete? I can tell you're not. It's like...
No, I'm not. Yeah, it's not that bad, but no, I have to know you at least. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna hug a stranger.
Spanish talks to trees. You get more sense than out of this this YouTube chat here, mate. With us, me and Pete. The trees don't like it, reckons Alice. I disagree, Alice. I reckon they love it, and I think you get really good energy from it. I really do. I don't know what it is. I think you would get some really good. Hug a leper, says Mahat Malevolence. Good evening, Mahat Malevolence. And Jenny says, how are the veggies coming along in your allotment, Rob? I did post an update this week, Jenny. I did post an update. They're doing really well. I mean, with the sunshine that we've been having recently, everything is growing fantastically. You know, but then again, it could all go horribly wrong. Yeah, can't it, Pete? You know, one minute it's bloody roasting, and the next minute it's going to be, oh shit, we've got rain for 3 weeks. And remember, they are trying to block out the sun, Jen, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to block out the sun. Although they've not been doing a good job on it down here, Pete. I don't know about where you are. Have you had
no.
Have you had many chemtrails?
No.
Oh, okay.
I do. It's like they try, right? You see a little X form, and then you think, oh, that's probably gonna be something, but no.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I reckon the sun's burning off. I always say, right, nature will never let you down. Nature will beat anything.
Could be.
You know, it doesn't matter what they're trying to spray, you know, or how they're trying to manipulate things. I think nature will always win in the end. It may kill us.
Yeah.
But nature don't give a fuck.
No, it doesn't give a fuck about us. No.
Nature doesn't give a fuck about us. You know, if it wants to come and bring a hurricane, it'll bring it. It'll bring it. You know, it really will. Moving on then, would you try, Pete, would you try horse milk ice cream?
Yummy. Yes.
Ice cream made from horse milk may be good for your gut. And scientists say it's also delicious. For generations, people in Central Asia have sworn by the supposed health benefits of horse milk. Please bring your jokes about horse milk, chat. Now researchers in Poland believe it should even be used in ice cream. For the sweet treat not only tastes delicious, but could be good for your gut. Developing 4 separate ice creams, they found those that include the fermented horse milk were good probiotic treatments, helping to stop harmful bacteria from taking hold in the gut. When digested, these proteins have antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory effects. Separate research on horse milk has long suggested it can be used to treat tuberculosis, gastric ulcers, and even chronic hepatitis.
Wow.
I'd try horse milk ice cream. I'll give it a go.
Didn't Cleopatra bathe in donkey's milk?
Say it again, Pete.
Cleopatra.
Yes,
she
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra. Yeah, she bathed in
donkey's milk.
I think that was an arse story myself. Get it ready. I'll do it again. Ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
I think Cleopatra bathing in donkey milk was an arse story. Thank you very much.
Nah,
here every Tuesday.
I got it ready now, so for the next one, I'll be there.
Every week with my crap producer, Pete. So would you try horse milk? Would you try horse milk? Alice says mare's milk.
Shake.
And Spanish says the question is why? Because it's meant to be good for you, Spanish. You know?
Why not? You can
why
drink
not?
camel's milk, goat milk, cow milk. What
Why
else?
are they using horse sperm? They're not, Jimmy. You're just being rude. Stallion milk will turn you into a stallion.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I like that. Mr. Smith says that they are using new chemicals, guys. This is the calm before the storm.
Yeah, could be.
You could be right, Mr. Smith.
They're loading up the fucking atmosphere. Yeah.
You could be right, Mr. Smith. But you know what? You've just got to ride the storm.
Riders on the storm.
You just got to ride that storm. The flavour might leave you a little long in the face. Very good. Gallops could be worse, Cookie. What would you call horse ice cream? Come on, bring up your ideas. It might leave you feeling a bit hoarse, says James. It could give you the galloping trops. If it was unpasteurized, I'd try it. Yeah, I would actually. Yeah, that milk was a bit pony. Pete, you could buy Robert now whilst you're away house milk. LOL. I think she means that's what you could buy me when we're away. Somehow.
Some horse milk.
I think she meant horse milk.
Horse milk, yeah.
Almond milk is even worse. It's not milk,
that's
is it,
not
Alice?
milk.
It's fucking nut juice.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be allowed to call it milk. It's such a bloody con. Maybe better than cockroach milk. Yeah, we did a story on that, Cookie, didn't we? Cockroach milk. Yeah. The milk has a surprising fizz. The surprise is the horse jizz. Yeah. If you get your milk and drink, you can get off your milk and drink your horse. I hope that was the right accent, Mahatma Malevolence. I could sell you some nut juice. Yeah, there's a couple presenting this show, Jimmy. And so there we go. Yeah, horse milk. Yeah, I'd give it a go. And horse ice cream. Who doesn't like a bit of ice cream when it's really, really hot, Pete?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? But that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of YouTube. Yes.
Oh my God.
Pete is going to put the link in the chat, even though it's in the show notes down there. But before you leave, please remember, give the show a bit of a thumbs up, and please hit the like button and follow the show. If you're new here, thanks for being here. If you're just a replayer, thanks for watching the first hour. If you want to watch the other second hour, where we'll be a bit naughtier on Rumble,
and you do want to watch that, yeah.
Then come over to Rumble. Again, links in the show notes here as well as all the other wonderful people that I watch and follow myself. And don't forget, if you make a £15 donation in the UK, right, you will get some wonderful pain relieving salve made by moi. Yes, I make a wonderful salve. And so, therefore, it's time for a bit of an advert. Yes, here we are.
For all of your localized pain reduction needs, buy yourself some of Not a Doctor, Dr. Robert's salve. Please find the links in the description below. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm about to edit and get rid of YouTube if I can. I don't know if I always forget how to do this one, Pete. I click on the. I think I click
YouTube
on
icon.
Yeah, the icon. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So remove. Here we go. Yeah.
Don't end stream like I did.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So thank you very much, YouTubers. Please follow us over on Rumble, and we'll see you on the other side. And we'll be back next week. We must be due a health show. We must be due a music show soon, Pete. Must we?
Yeah.
There could be a music show very, very shortly.
We could
Very,
do
very
that.
shortly. It could be next
yeah,
week.
yeah.
I don't know. But in the meantime, thank you very much, YouTubers. And I'll see you. We'll see you next Tuesday, as they say. See you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.